All right, so we are going to walk through a law of sine situation where you have all three sides. So because I have all three sides, it's not a right triangle, you can't do SOHCAHTOA. There's no opposite, so you can't do law of sines, so you have to do law of cosines. Law of cosines is going to get you one angle. I want to make sure that I use my biggest side to get my biggest angle. That way, if I'm trying to get something obtuse, then law of cosines will give me the obtuse angle, and I don't have to guess and check the whole one triangle, two triangles, no triangles situation. So if I want to find angle C, then side C is what has to be by itself. So you set up 11 squared equals 3 squared plus 9 squared minus 2 times 3 times 9 times the cosine of C. So then the tricky part of this is that people start solving wrong. Notice that this is all connected together. So you can't just add and subtract the numbers because they're not like terms. So here I have my 3 squared and my 9 squared that I can add together because they are just integers. So then I have that chunk, and then the other chunk, the 2 times 3 times 9, is attached to cosine. So I can't subtract the 90 and the 54. So now I'm just trying to get C by itself. So if you take your 121 and subtract off your 90, your 31 equals negative 54 cosine of C. Then I can divide off my negative 54 because it's multiplied to cosine. So then I have, I'm going to move this up here so you can see. So then I have 31 divided by negative 54. So you get that decimal. And again, if you need to get C by itself, you're doing inverse cosine of this answer from up here. So angle C, when I do inverse cosine, is 125.0, we're going to say. Okay? At that point, I have my obtuse angle. So nothing else can be obtuse. Nothing else can be in quadrant 2. So really, it doesn't matter which one of these I solve for next. Generally speaking, I would use law of sines for the smallest angle because you know it's guaranteed in quadrant 1. So as a general practice, I would say, now I can do law of sines. I can say sine of angle C over side C. And I'm going to go with the littlest one, so I'm going to say sine of B over 3. As you're solving this, you do not have to check for 2 triangles because I already have found my obtuse angle. So then I get angle B. So then 180 minus angle B and angle C tells me that angle A has to be 42.1. If you check that out, your smallest angle is with your smallest side, your medium angle is with your medium side, and your largest angle is with your largest side.